Isn't it wild that every version of you probably exists still somewhere in someone's memory? The messy you crying on the floor exists still. The happy sun-soaked you exists in your best friend's memory. No part of you has died. All parts of us exist always, simultaneously and hidden. Me. Life goals. A fun trampoline that's going to bounce me to my life goals. Beep beep. What is that? It's a lighting bug or whatever they light up. What, that's so cool, how does he do that? It's just a bug but it lights up. It had never even occurred to me that there were parts of this planet where lightning bugs are not indigenous. Hard to swallow pills. Your friends do love you, your brain is just mean. Neighbors build doggy door and fence so their dogs can hang out whenever they want. Man, human imprinting is crazy. My friend's Roomba zoomed by me and I got this intense urge to reach down and pat it. Like it's just a machine. But it's a good boy. It spends all day cleaning and sleeping and exploring the house and never complains, and it's just so good. Little robot. Pet robot. Pet the robot. Why am I like this? When I bought my Roomba, the lady at the store told me that if it breaks within warranty and I send it back to the manufacturer, I can request that they fix and send back the same Roomba instead of just sending back a new one. I gave her a confused look and she explained that people get attached to their Roomba and don't want them to just be replaced because they are like part of the family. 400-year-old bonsai stolen. Owner posts care instructions on Facebook. Parents of Reddit. What is the most embarrassing thing your toddler said out loud in public? My son was 2 and thought every black man was his dad. He was away for the military a while, so when we were at Boston Market he called another random stranger daddy and ran to him and hugged him. Ha ha ha, the guy actually picked him up and said, "I'm not your dad but hey buddy." I was mortified but couldn't stop laughing. Does your storm drain spark joy? If not, declutter your storm drain. Take a step back to admire your storm drain. Thank your storm drain for all it does for you. When people talk about traveling to the past, they worry about radically changing the present by doing something small, but barely anyone in the present really thinks that they can radically change the future by doing something small. Dude. Rich people. Poor people. Teachers whom spend their own money to help students. When you come home and you see your dog and he see you. Someday, we will all die, Snoopy. True, but on all the other days, we will not. NASA should send another rover to Mars with a spare battery so it could revive opportunity and be friends. Dad, keep that thing away from me. 2 weeks later. Dad. Gordon Ramsay, what do you think of my fiance's skill at pork loin? Marry him. The I have answers. I'm eternal. I know all and see all. You may ask one question, but if someone has asked it before, I will destroy you. How are you? It's just so lonely down here, you know. That sucks, man. Many Romans loved their dogs and made graves for them with profoundly touching epitaphs. One read, "I'm in tears while carrying you to your last resting place as much as I rejoiced when bringing you home in my own hands 15 years ago." A group of 9 women who call themselves the 9 Nanas kept a secret for decades that not even their husbands knew about. For 30 years they met at 4 AM, anonymously paying bills, buying clothes for people in need and sending them care packages. Each of the care package contained a homemade pound cake and a note that read, "Somebody loves you." I wish you understood my every word, Garfield. I could tell you I love you. I understand how you feel. I love you too. There is a blind deer in our neighborhood and this 10-year-old boy walks her from one grass patch to another every day before school to make sure she finds food. The best thing about my mum finally getting a decent phone is her fangirling over my dad on Snapchat like a teenager. What is a dirty little or big secret about an industry that you have worked in, that people outside the industry really ought to know? I work with kids at a daycare and we see babies take their first steps sometimes, but we never tell the parents because we don't want them to feel bad about missing it. After years of renting apartments without enough space for a dog, I finally adopted this sweet girl. I have come for your soul. Actually, I've put all my heart and soul into my artwork. Oh,